Fourth grade, happy online day. Today, what you're going to do is you're going to read in your reading book Smoke Jumpers to the Rescue, and we're going to answer some questions in our Know It, Show It book. This is a narrative nonfiction, so it's written like a story, but it's nonfiction, so that means it's real. It gives factual information by telling a story about real people, places, and events. Narrative nonfiction presents events in chronological order. This helps the readers understand what happened and when. So you might see dates, you might see first, next, then last. The story goes in order. Social studies texts also include words that are specific to the topic. So you'll see academic vocabulary that has to do with social studies. Narrative nonfiction includes visuals or text features such as photographs or illustrations, maps, and diagrams. You have two vocabulary words, critical vocabulary words. They are timid. Timid means you are very careful and often fearful. Strenuous. If an activity is strenuous, it takes great effort or a lot of energy. So this text is going to be about firefighters. So we can see a picture of a firefighter or multiple firefighters fighting a fire. Firefighters in a city use water tanks and hydrants to extinguish a fire. So you can see they have their water hose here. Firefighters are specially trained to put out fires safely and to rescue people. In towns and cities, firefighters use ladder trucks to scale buildings and use water tanks or fire hydrants to get water. In the wild, firefighters might use planes or helicopters to fight the fires. Depending on the extent of the fire, they may focus efforts on keeping it from spreading first rather than putting it out. Okay, I'm going to scroll through the book slowly so that way you can pause and read if you don't have your reading book for some reason. Okay, after you're finished, you're going to get your Know It, Show It book out, and you're going to do first page you're going to do is 80. This is regular and irregular plurals. Read each sentence, decode the underlined nouns, write the nouns in the plural on the line below. So the first one says, the child took the book from the shelves. So we have to make these nouns plural. So the plural of child would be children. I'm going to do my best to write this. So we have the So child would be children. I'm actually not going to write this because it will not even be legible. So we have the children took the singular is book, plural would be books, from the shelf would be singular, but plural would be shelves. So it's going to look like this on the line. Let me pull it up here for you. The children took the books from the shelves. So we've made these nouns plural. Some of them we had to add VES. Some of them we had to change the word completely from child to children because we know childs is not a word, right? Okay, you're going to finish these 6. Then go to your next page, which is your vocabulary word page. It says, use your understanding of the critical vocabulary words from Smoke Jumpers to the Rescue to support your answers to the questions below. Would you recommend a person who is timid to work as a smoke jumper? Why or why not? So go back in your footnotes, see what timid is, and answer the question. Would you or would you not? Why or why not? What are some this should be bold, strenuous tasks that smoke jumpers must perform in their job? So, what are they? Write incomplete sentences. Write a sentence for each of the critical vocabulary words. Then you're going to move on to page 82. This is our text structure. The way an author organizes information in a text is called its text structure. An author chooses a text structure that highlights the reason for writing. So, if an author wants to tell the events in the order that they happen, the structure may be chronological order. We went over this one before. So, this is like your first, next, then, and last, your dates that go in order, cause and effect. If the author wants to explain what happened and why, they may use cause and effect. So because of this, this happens. To show how things are alike and different, that's compare and contrast. Another one is problem and solution. If you have a problem and then a solution or how to deal with it, that's problem and solution. So you're going to look at the whole Smoke Jumpers to the Rescue and think about the text structure. What text structure do they use? What are some examples of this text structure? And then if you saw another type of text structure, why did the author use it? When you're finished with these 3 pages, you're done with your work for today. If you need me, email me and let me know. Thanks.